Just run pushing the pen till all this paper gone. Dragon Ball Z, Chris popping them capsules, you know his time is long. Hyperbolic.
Ramming the demon, I'm serving the fiends. Jeremiah power is bound to exceed. There is no feelings, I came here to eat. A god of destruction, I need me some wings. Senzu beans. They thought that it was all over for me. Then Cisco went through a senzu bean. I bounced back and went on a spree. Ethan, Jeremy, Chris, and Raymond. This energy is amazing. Got energy, look at me blazing. Blue flames, I'm getting too hot. Put me on a pedestal, this energy is too godly. Dream up in space, he traveling galaxies. I'm traveling through different worlds, through different timelines, and this energy is on time. Chris popping the capsules, he pulling out long lines. Cisco get the senzu beans and then he send them to the guys. They thought that it was over, we gon' stay alive. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride.
Son, no be petty. I'm powered up and that's my theme song. Energy, blue flame, Ethan going 100%, so now the pain's gone. Super Saiyan, just run pushing the pen till all this paper gone. Dragon Ball Z, Chris popping them capsules, you know his time is long. Hyperbolic.
Ramming the demon, I'm serving the fiends. Jeremiah power is bound to exceed. There is no feelings, I came here to eat. A god of destruction, I need me some wings. Senzu beans. They thought that it was all over for me. Then Cisco went through a senzu bean. I bounced back and went on a spree. Ethan, Jeremy, Chris, and Raymond. This energy is amazing. Got energy, look at me blazing. Blue flames, I'm getting too hot. Put me on a pedestal, this energy is too godly. Dream up in space, he traveling galaxies. I'm traveling through different worlds, through different timelines, and this energy is on time. Chris popping the capsules, he pulling out long lines. Cisco get the senzu beans and then he send them to the guys. They thought that it was over, we gon' stay alive. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride.
Son, no be petty. I'm powered up and that's my theme song. Energy, blue flame, Ethan going 100%, so now the pain's gone. Super Saiyan, just run pushing the pen till all this paper gone. Dragon Ball Z, Chris popping them capsules, you know his time is long. Hyperbolic.
Ramming the demon, I'm serving the fiends. Jeremiah power is bound to exceed. There is no feelings, I came here to eat. A god of destruction, I need me some wings. Senzu beans. They thought that it was all over for me. Then Cisco went through a senzu bean. I bounced back and went on a spree. Ethan, Jeremy, Chris, and Raymond. This energy is amazing. Got energy, look at me blazing. Blue flames, I'm getting too hot. Put me on a pedestal, this energy is too godly. Dream up in space, he traveling galaxies. I'm traveling through different worlds, through different timelines, and this energy is on time. Chris popping the capsules, he pulling out long lines. Cisco get the senzu beans and then he send them to the guys. They thought that it was over, we gon' stay alive. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride.
Yo, 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 mic check, mic check. I repeat, mic check, y'all hear me, Alright. Welcome back to my channel, people. There's the last Snow, you call me Snow for short. And we are here with another stream of Dragon Ball Fusion World. Today we're going to talk about all the leaks that we got so far. What do we think about these new leaders that's coming out next month? And do we have enough support to actually say that these leaders are actually going to be strong or be part of the meta or shift the meta going into set 7.5? Also, we're going to do the raffle hour as well at 1 p.m. Eastern time today. I know I started kind of late today, but I had to do a couple of things before I even started streaming. And we're still going to get to the raffle hour and everything else and talk about the tournament that's coming up in less than a week. So hopefully everybody that's actually tuning in are signing up for the tournament. If not, then I'll definitely see you on the next one, because I always host one tournament once per month. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, either playing or actually watching the stream itself. But if you guys are new to my channel, press that follow button, subscribe to my channel, and hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. So I'm going into the chat. Also, I think Trunks will be a vanilla deck. You need to have always on turn 1 the time chamber. Maybe Noon and Meku is best of the new leaders, in my opinion. All right, so we're gonna get through it. We're definitely gonna get through it and see what we got so far. All right. So let's see where. Let's see. Which color should we're gonna start with black, because I always end up not starting with black, but I definitely want to start with black this time. Let me just open up the screen real quick. So for the manga set in black, just in case if people don't know why it pops up on this side. Everybody thought it was gonna be King Piccolo, but we actually getting Shenron as the leader for the manga set, which is a reprint. So that means Shenron is definitely gonna get a lot of support, and there's other support for other cards as well. So let's go through it. Let's go to see what we have so far when it comes to black. We're going. Now understanding why it keeps opening up on this screen. So let me just put it on this side. So we're going to start off with the peel off. We already know so far, which is reprint. Tapping 1 energy once per turn. Discard 1 card from your hand. If you don't have an energy marker, you place the energy marker. Basically a reprint. And then we're getting this new card, General Blue. This card can't be attacked by leaders or battle cards with the cost of 3 or less. So that's not that bad, because early game he could just continue applying pressure to your opponent. And yo Buck, what up, Brody? And I definitely feel like this card is gonna be good for early game to apply pressure, and it's definitely gonna be a Shenron support, because every time he attacks, he's placing the top 2 cards of your deck into your owner's drop, which is not that bad. And the good thing about it that we getting combo power into these cards, which a lot of the Shenron cards that we got right now, that's definitely good. There's a lot of 0 combos into the deck, so we're gonna have to try to see how we can actually stop having that situation, which makes it a little bit better, because I would like to have this more often than the other Goku, which is a 0 combo. The only difference is that the Goku actually could be special summoned to the field if it's getting pitched from the top of his deck. But besides that, I will minimize that card and actually put more of these, because this is definitely a good card. He could just continue milling for you, and it can't be touched unless they got a 4 or less. I mean 4 and over battle card. Next up, we have Mercenary Tau is a 4 cost 30k swing, 5k combo. Place one card from your hand onto the top of its owner's deck. Choose up to one battle card with the cost of 3 or less in your opponent's battle area, and KO it. When attacking, place the top 4 cards of your deck into their owner's drop. So definitely a good card as well. It's one of the SRs for the manga set. So I'm starting to see that there's gonna be a lot of boost, power boost for the Shenron. So I definitely started to see, because I like Shenron right now, but Shenron has like a little. It's missing a couple of pieces, just like the Boma when Boma first came out, and then look what happened with Boma with just 2 cards. It definitely shifted the deck a little bit stronger than what it was before, because people wasn't looking at Boma when it first came out, but now when it actually been out, now you actually have that support for Shenron right now, because Shenron is good so far, but it's kind of a little bit behind in the meta. But now with these cards, we're gonna most likely see this deck being played more. Chilling on Discord. Bro, this scummy eBay seller deadass cancel my order. What order? What you ordered? You stay ordering something, bro. What you ordered? So yeah, another body that you can actually have in Shenron deck with combo power is definitely good. Next up, we have alternate not the alternate art. Yeah, but well, you can say alternate art. Print a different print of the Dragon Radar. Well, I'm having a brain fart. There's a different word for that. I'm literally having a brain fart. It's the Dragon Radar. We already know what it does. It's a 1-drop. Basically, it looks through your life and your deck to look for 1 Dragon Ball and put it into your hand, and then everything else gets shuffled. So yeah, that's definitely good to actually look at and to have into your deck. A lot of people was playing it without it, but I feel like you definitely need this because you don't want to deck out because maybe the last card in your deck is the Dragon Ball and stuff like that. And then you need something outside of Boma to search your life as well. So that's another way too. Yeah, I was having a little brain fart. It was kind of funny. Next up, we have Tell Me Your Wish now. It's a reprint. There you go. Got the word. Intact. Yeah, reprint. I said alternate art. Reprint is a 5 cost. If your leader is Shenron, play up to 1 battle card with the cost of 7 or less from your drop. I don't see people playing this card, but maybe when the manga set comes out and we have less less 0 combos into the deck, most likely maybe people will play one of these. Maybe not. Who knows? But it's a good card, but it's a high of a cost though. It's definitely a high of a cost. Let's see. Next up, we have another Red Ribbon Army card to support Shenron. Red Ribbon Robot is a 3 cost, 35k swing, 10k combo, permanent. This card can't attack, but activate on main. Place 1 battle card from your battle area into your owner's drop. Place the top 3 cards of your deck into your owner's drop. Then negate the skills of this card in the battle area for the turn. So it's not that bad. The only thing that you're sacrificing a little bit too much. Maybe you got something on the board that you don't want to have anymore, but it's like sacrificing a body. The pitching, that's what you're gonna go for because you wanna mill 3 cards to get your Dragon Balls as soon as possible. But to like place 1 of your battle cards in a battle area to your owner's drop, I'm not sure about that. To swing with this 35k swing, 10k combo, yes, it's definitely good. It's definitely good. Maybe some turns I won't be swinging with him, but maybe I am. All depends. Maybe you get some swings in with somebody that you already did, and then just pitch it to swing with the 35k swing to apply more pressure to your opponent. Cause you wanna put your opponent at 3 life, as soon as possible. So like that, your opponent don't have that much combo power when you summon your 7-drop Goku. So that's another thing that we gotta actually think about. Next up, we have the Oolong. Is a 1 cost, 5k attack, 10k combo. If your leader is Dragon Ball, has Dragon Ball in his special traits, choose up to 1 battle card with the cost of 5 or less in your opponent's battle area, and it can attack during your opponent's next turn. So this is not that bad if your opponent's actually going wide. You can just start locking in board. I'm not sure if you're gonna have space to actually put this into your deck, but it's definitely a good card to actually have in your deck, because it doesn't, like I said, you're gonna have a lot of decks that's gonna try to go wide, or there's probably big bodies on the board that they have that you don't want them to swing anymore, or try to hold off to your bodies on the board with less swings at them. So you're gonna try to lock it. But let's see, maybe play 2 of these. I don't know. I don't know what the full inventory that's actually coming out for Shenron, but we most likely not gonna play this. But it will be smart to actually play it, because locking bodies on the board and your opponent not actually swinging with them kind of annoys your opponent, and you get to survive at least as your turn. 7 cost Panties Wish battle card, please Bandai. Oh god, you still with that? Bro, if that actually happens, that would be funny. Next up, we have another black card, but this is not for it's not for Shenron. It's actually for Boma. Boma's getting more support. Good, that's good. And it's a Boma card. 2 drop, 5k attack, 10k combo, which is good. Another 10k. On play, if your leader has adventure and his special traits, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Definitely good. Then look at 4 cards from the top of your deck and reveal up to 1 card with adventure and his special traits. Okay, so it's not. It's just a reprint. Yeah, I started remembering what this actually card does. I actually like this one better than the other one. The other one is she has like a blue, the bunny outfit. I definitely like this one better. So yeah, the reprint is kind of cool. It actually matches more into the leader itself. If the leader was actually dressed like a bunny and all that, it would be kind of different. So that will be it for Shenron's support. This is the reprint for Boma. Now let's talk about the other leader that gets support in this set, and which everybody thought it was gonna be more support for him, but it is what it is. So let's get to it. Your man's himself, King Piccolo, gets support once again. Hopefully he gets better. First one is Drum. It's a 3 cost, 25k swing, 0 combo, 1 attacking, and 1 KO'd. If your leader is King Piccolo, draw a card. Okay, when attacking, you get to draw a card. That's not that bad. I'm not gonna lie, that it's not that bad, because your hand size definitely do hurt, because your hand size is so small, because your leader's a crit leader, so it does actually help out a lot. But yes, that's another bad thing about this card, is another 0 combo card, and it's I think he has a little bit too many 0 combos. Yes, draw power is great, but if you keep drawing to 0 combos, what's the purpose of having these cards? You understand? You can't combo out, you can't counter, you can't boost up your swing. Like it kind of like defeats the purpose to actually having all these 0 combos. So you're gonna have to figure out which 3 cost 0 combo card you actually want to keep in your deck to use with your egg. So I don't know. Then we got the next one, which is Sybil. It's a 3 cost, 15k swing, 10k combo, permanent on your opponent's turn. If your leader is King Piccolo, your King Piccolo can't be removed from the battle area by your opponent's skills. That's not that bad. If you got a King Piccolo on the board, you basically got this as protection. Also on play, look at 5 cards at the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Demon Clan and its special traits and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your owner's deck in any random order. I definitely like this card. Honestly, this card is gonna have to get played, just for the simple fact that King Piccolo does have a lot of 0 combos. but it's a searcher and it gets to protect guys on the board. So it's basically like this is the Demon Clan version of Trunks. He could to protect all the King Piccolos on the board, and until he gets removed from play, which is he's a 3 cost, so it's not gonna be that easy to actually remove him depending on the matchup that you have. So it would be kind of rough to actually remove him from play, but he'll be protecting your board, and it's a 10k combo. So I don't see this card being played more than two of these, or even none of these. Honestly, it just depends. Me personally, I will play at 2 because the deck actually runs with a lot of 0 combos, and you try to avoid having so many 0 combos and try to keep your deck as minimal as possible when it comes to those 0 combos. So 3 calls, 15k swing, yeah, it's kind of bad, but he's gonna basically be there just for the support to just hold down his King Piccolos on the board. And oh god, I just realized what this card is. We have a new King Piccolo, but once again, it's a 3 cost, 25k swing, 0 combo. I feel like Bandai really hates King Piccolo. I really think so. Like, granted, it's a great card. Let's just say, okay, let's see. On play, if your leader is King Piccolo and you don't have an energy marker, you place 1 energy marker, then add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, and play up to 1 Demon Egg from your hand or drop. This is an amazing card. It's doing so much for the cost of 3. You get to get an energy marker, you get to take a life, and you get to play a Demon Egg from your hand or your discard pile, which is amazing. That means your leader don't even have to be awakened to use the effect. So basically, the leader effect that you get to do it early game, like at the end of the turn, you actually got the card that actually does it at the beginning of the turn to get the egg and just leave him there. So that's definitely kind of good. But it just kills another 0 combo, man. That's the only thing that's killing this deck. And what I like is that the egg can actually play this card because it's a 3 cost. So it's not that bad. You got a lot of ways to actually summon this guy freely. But the problem is that you can't play him from Demon Egg. You can't play him from Demon Egg? For real? Hold on. Time to pull that up. That's crazy if you can't. That is crazy. Hold on, I gotta pull that up real quick. He cannot get played? Hold on. Just give me 1 sec. I gotta see this. I don't know why it's not popping up. This is crazy. Yeah, I don't know. The website is not popping up, so let me just see this real quick. I'm just gonna Google it because let's see. All right, I found a picture. Let's see. Let's see. So it says at the end of your turn. Oh, and 1 non-Piccolo. Oh god. Oh god. So that means this is good. Well, it's a 3 cost. It's not that bad. It's just the killer parts of this is just it's just too many 0 combos, man. Like 2 out of the 3 cards that we just mentioned are 0 combos, and they're definitely good. 1, every time he swings, he's a 25k swinger, which is good. 25k swing, every time he swings, he gets to draw a card, and when he gets KO'd, he gets to draw a card again, which is not that bad, but it's the problem that you have to discard. So not sure how that's gonna actually help. Me personally, the Sybil, the one that you take a life and draw, The zero combo. I don't think I'll just take that out to actually play this, honestly, because this is actually doing a little bit more to what he's doing. It gives you the energy marker. And that's a 20k swinger. This is actually a 25k swinger. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about all these zero combos. So that is it for the blacks. Black cards that come into mangas. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what other color should we go with. Let's go with. I'm interested. Let's go to Goku. Nameku Goku. Where he at? Where the leader at? There's a new leader. Let's go with the new leader for green. Namek Goku instead of the Super Saiyan version is actually just the standard Goku himself. Front side 15k swing, awakens at 4, which is standard, and then the awakened side he's a 20k swinger. Draws 1 card once per turn. Every time they say that, that means the leader is gonna end up swinging twice. So this is what I'm actually gonna. One thing that I've realized is that when they say like when attacking once per turn, off rip you already know this is gonna be a dual striker. Activate main once per turn. Add up to 1 card from their life to your hand. If your leader, no, if you only have cards with Planet Namek in their special traits in the battle area, switch this card to active mode. Then this card gets 10,000 power for the turn, which is not that bad. You're swinging for 30. I mean, swinging for 20. Draw a card. Then if you don't have any, if you only have Nameks on the board, you get to restand and swing for 30. So that's not that bad. That is not that bad. What you said? Killer Ghost said this is what I'm hyped for. Yeah, yeah, I already see what you're definitely hyped for. Green is definitely good. I already see green at a good position right now, especially with the new leader that we actually getting for Set A as well. I definitely see it. I just hope the support is actually. What I like is that he already has support with the Super Saiyan version of the Goku that you can actually implement to this deck, which is gonna be amazing. So I won't be surprised that this is gonna be part of the meta. I just can't not see it not being part of the meta. It's impossible. No, I haven't done chunks. I only did Shenron and the support for Bulma. Basically, I only did black. I just started. I just did black. So let's start off with what we're getting, which is, I'm kind of annoyed that it's not popping up on my secondary screen when I click it. So we're starting off with the Krillin. There's a 3 cost 10k attack, 10k combo. Permanent if this card is in the battle area in rest mode, your opponent can't attack leaders. Not that bad, but the problem is he's only a 10k swing, so they're gonna just run him over. But let's see what his KO does. When KO'd, if your leader has Planet Namek and his special traits, look through your life and play up to 1 Son Goku with the cost of 7 or less and Planet Namek and the special traits, shuffle your life. So your opponent is gonna have to figure out, do you want to kill this Krillin and sacrifice him actually hitting his spot on taking a life to especially summon a big body, or just not swing at the leader? This is crazy. This is crazy. Because if you actually build your deck the way that you're supposed to, a free summoning, and it doesn't come to the board rested either, which is definitely makes it the card even more dangerous than what it is. I already see people's gonna be playing this. Yo, Killer Ghost, how many of these you gonna be playing in your deck? I want to know. Me personally, I'll deadass max this out. I will max this card out on 1,000, bro. This card is too dangerous. It's too dangerous, and it's a 10k combo. You can't even go wrong with that. Yo, stop, yo, Killer Ghost. Why you disrespecting me, bro? Nah, every time I do my leaks, I always have black for last. I always do black for last. I always end up doing like red, blue, sometimes green. I always leave black for last. Black and yellow always be last for me. That's kind of funny. Alright, what's the next one? You said how many? You said 3 to 4, no lie. I'm saying that's definitely gonna be a dangerous card. They're gonna have to take that out. We got a reprint of the other Namek Goku that we actually have, which this card could definitely still be good playing into this deck. Full power, you already know, life at 2 or less. You pop 2 bodies, 4 or less, and KO them, which is not that bad because if your opponent is going wide, this actually helps you out. And the good thing about this leader is that at the awakened side, you get to swing and draw, which is good. The other Goku had that weak spot. They had to stay on the, had to be swinging on his front side before he awakens because then he don't get to draw anymore. And that's the problem. That was the weakness that Goku had because a lot of people was just applying as much pressure as they can to awaken this leader. They'll rather take the 30k swing than you drawing every single turn. So that is not that bad of this leader. So that's what I'm saying. This leader having 2 leaders supports mesh into 1 is going to be so dangerous. So dangerous to deal with. Kill him, bring out double strike. I wonder if this one can use the DR brief spaceship still. Yo, question. If Turles is green, what are staples that are needed for green that are universal? I saw that Sek Goku 7 cost in it and a lot of green decks. Yeah, if it doesn't lock in, right? If it doesn't say only the leader name in parentheses in the card, then anything could be a staple. Anything. Any card could be a staple. But the minute it starts saying a leader itself in the card, like, oh, this effect can only act, like, it won't say can only activate if it's always gonna say if your leader is such and such, then this effects pop off. It's always saying that. But if it doesn't say that, then those cards are staples to play in any green deck. And yes, that 7 cost Goku that you're talking about, you can play in any deck. You just gotta make sure that your life is at 2 or less, so you can tap at 3 energies to actually do what you gotta do for that. So yeah, staples in green right now is looking really good, especially the last 3-4 sets has been, the God Rays has been green, so green been getting the luck of the Irish, honestly. 7 drop Goku green on a green staple, at least 2. Yeah, that one, yeah, definitely that 7 cost Goku is gonna be played in every single green deck, no matter what, because you can actually summon it at 3 cost, not 7. You could tap 7, but that only works, like, to tap only 3, you have to be at 2 life, and you can't have another Goku on the board to actually summon that card. So next one, this is a new card for green Solar Flare, 1 cost, activate main, draw 1 card. Then if a card is removed from the life during this turn, choose up to 1 battle card with the cost of 5 or less in your opponent's battle area, and it can attack during your opponent's next turn, which is not that bad. This card is not that bad. Late game, start locking bodies. Early game, mid games, however you want to see it, you start locking bodies, and you get to draw a card, so your hand size is going to be crazy when it comes to this card. This is definitely good. This is something green really needed, because green likes to play that late game destruction, summoning big bodies and everything else, but then all these other colors will actually try to have all these small bodies to just start applying pressure to your opponent, to you basically, if you're playing whatever green. Just try to, all these small bodies just keep swinging, 20k swing, 25k swing, that by the time you get to like 5 energies, 6 energies, they already got like 3-4 bodies on the board. Like, it's just having this, if you don't got the removals, you get to lock those bodies on the board, which will be good, because by the time they start swinging again, then you'll be at a point to, you know, start removing stuff off the board, start applying pressure to the board, those big swings. It's just gonna be dangerous. Green, I see green being real dangerous going into the next set next month, which is 7.5. Because right now, not King Piccolo, excuse me, Orange Piccolo is looking like a dangerous green deck right now to play with in the meta that we're in. Yo, Ayo Jules, what's up, Brody? Appreciate the raid, bro. I really appreciate it. Let's go to the next one. The next one is actually a reprint, and I apologize, I gotta keep sliding from one screen to the other. The pictures, I just don't understand why it keeps popping up on one screen. It used to pop up on this one, but it is what it is. We have a reprint of the Boma, 1 drop, 5k attack, 5k combo. On play, draw 1 card. There's nothing out of the ordinary. This is something that you're gonna be playing in the Piccolo deck. You're gonna be playing in the Goku deck, the Vegeta deck, the whatever deck that's actually coming out. So yeah, it's no big. It's just a reprint. I definitely like the manga sets artwork for sure, for sure. All right, next up we have the new card, new Piccolo, 4 drop, 25k swing, 5k combo. When attacking once per turn, draw a card. That's great. Then if your leader is dynamic in his special traits and your life is at 3 or less, add up to 1 card from your hand to the top or bottom of your life. That is amazing. This card is really broken. And yo, Buck, this is what I'm talking about. You see how it says, then if your leader has, it has in parentheses, planet dynamic, that means this card is locked into specific leaders itself. Just imagine this card not saying that. This card will be broken in any single deck. Let's just say Android 17. Android 17 uses cards from every other deck and makes it his own, and it's like whatever he could do, whatever everybody could do, he could do it better. Everybody knows that. Everybody that's been playing Dragon Ball Fusion War from the beginning, you see how Android 17 takes a good card from another deck and makes it looks more powerful going into Android 17 deck. Like Android 17 was a problem for quite some time, but this being leader locked is definitely making the game safe. Because if this was broken, to not say in parentheses planet dynamic, having this in any of the leaders that actually are dangerous right now in green is a problem, because you're drawing, you're adding a card from your hand. If your hand is healthy, adding a card from your hand to your life, yo, come on, that's crazy. That's crazy. You're gonna keep refilling your life until by all means necessary. Imagine you have more than one of these in your deck. I mean, on the board. That's just dangerous. That's just dangerous. So yeah, he can't play this. This card can't be played in Turles. It just can't, because Turles is not part of the planet dynamic. He's in a whole different basically on a whole different whatchamacallit? I'm having a brain fart again. Wow. You guys know what I'm talking about. He's in a whole different category, basically. Because of the draw 1 plus no matter what, and he's doing damage. Yeah, this card is just amazing. Just amazing. Goku is gonna be amazing. Killer Ghost, I already see you playing these cards. I already know for sure. Alright, on to the next one. We have the Boma. 3 cards, 5k attack, 5k combo. On play, if your leader has planet dynamic in his special traits, add 1 card from your life to your hand. I mean, from your life to your energy in rest mode. Then add 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your life. This being a 3 cost is kind of rough, but the effect itself is kind of good. It's definitely kind of good, because you're ramping. This is ramping. This is what this deck really needs, early game ramping. I'm not sure what are you gonna play with this. What are you gonna play with it? Like how many of these you can actually play? She replaces Nappa basically. Yeah, definitely. You're killing off the 0 combos, that's for a fact. But you're killing off swings as well. 30k swings you're definitely killing off. But so that's up to you. Depending on how you build this deck, it doesn't really matter if you're killing off 30k swing, because this being doing what it does is definitely good. Just keep building up, ramping as soon as possible, and you're not losing a life either. You're basically putting a life back, so which is not that bad. So you're not gonna be awakening as soon as like that fast. So that's not that bad. Yeah, just no 30k. That's it. That's basically it. So, but you do get the combo power, and you do not lose a life. With Nappa, you're basically losing the swing, but you're losing a life as well. So, it's a win-win at the end of the day. She lets you put the 7-drop Goku or less for Krillin. Yo, see? You're already cooking. I already see you cooking. Definitely could. Yo, go on tap, build this deck, and start testing it out right now. That's all I gotta say. Because, yo, it's looking kind of dangerous, bro. This deck is gonna be dangerous. And I'm a Team Black fan, but I don't know. Team Black needs to catch up. Needs to catch up all these leaders. Next up we have the one drop 15k swing Vegeta 5k combo. It's a new card. On play, if your leader is planning Namek and his special traits, add one card from your life to your hand. Okay, so he's a Self Awakener and he can swing early game, apply pressure to your opponent, which is not that bad. When attacking, if a card is removed from your life during this turn, this card gets 5,000 power for the battle. This is not that bad. So he doesn't stick to 15k. That is not that bad. This card could definitely be good. Start swarming these excuse me. Start swarming these one drops late game or even early game. You just start. I think late game will be a little bit better because you're basically gotta remove a life in order to do something. But definitely a Self Awakener, which is definitely good. But it's crazy because his effect go hand in hand, because you're taking a life, and then if you're removing a life for the turn, this is crazy. This is crazy. Definitely early game. Play. I don't know. Yo, Goku is looking dangerous next set. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He's looking real dangerous. And talk about Goku. Let's talk about this next card right here for Green. Green is just going crazy next set. 3 cards, 25k swing, 0 combo. It's a blocker. And it's a new card. It's not a reprint. On play, if your leader has Planet Namek and his special traits, and a card is removed from your life during this turn, draw a card. Yo, bro, but how many cards Goku's gonna have that draws? This is crazy. The leader already get draw power. But you know what's crazy about these cards? You have the Vegeta, you have the Bulma, and you have this card that can actually play on the Namek, the other Namek card as well, the other Super Saiyan Goku leader as well. And then there goes his draw power, which goes hand in hand. So it's not that bad. I could definitely see people still using the other Goku, but this Goku is just dangerous because you can actually swing twice, which is insane. But just saying, 30k swing, every single time from your swing. I still feel like this leader is better. Like really thinking about it, getting dual swings is kind of better. Just don't fall in the category of playing against Black and they summon a Gogeta, because then you're not gonna get that 30k swing. All you're gonna do is get that 20k swing and you can't lock in for the 30k swing, which is still not that bad. This Goku is definitely good because Nameku suck with cards in hand. Yeah, hand size is just crazy. I'm just saying, hand size with this Goku is gonna be crazy. Alright, next up, and what I'm liking is that all these cards are actually leader locked, which is good. Then we got Dende, 3 cards, 5k attack, 10k combo. Activate main, place this card from the battle area into your owner's drop. If your leader has Planet Namek and special traits, play up to 1 Son Goku, Youth, or Krillin, both with the cost of 3 or less from your drop. Did we get a lot of those? Sun Youth? Let me see. Youth, Goku. It says what? Krillin. Okay, the Krillin, for the 3 cards, Krillin will be dangerous. And then Sun Gohan. They haven't leaked the Sun Gohan card just yet. So that Sun Gohan that they probably talking about will kind of be dangerous. Will definitely be dangerous. And you're playing it from your drop is just crazy. Krillin ramp and Gohan that pops from the Nameku set. You see what I mean? Now you got cards that you can actually get from the older leader and actually mesh it here. Yo, it's just crazy. Just imagine you're playing the 3 cards dual strike Goku. You remember, you know what I'm talking about, right? The 25k swing. But then your leader swings twice as well. Come on, that's just applying that 25k swing is just insane. Last but not least, let's go to the final card. And this is the SR for Green. 5 cost, 35k swing, 0 combo, Son Goku. On play, if your leader is Planet Namek in his special traits and your life is at 3 or less, add the top card of your deck to your life. Not that bad. Puts you back up to 4. So you're out of the triple strike range. You're out of them dropping so many cards to put you at 2. so they could be in the double strike range, which is not that bad. This card is dangerous. This card, and then once per turn, switch this card in the battle area to active mode. You know people's gonna be playing this card at 4. You know it. This card is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Can't broken, can't wait. Let them hit sell. I'm gonna play this. Yeah, I'm not this is crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is crazy. Crazy. You can still play this against Cell because your hand size gonna try to keep up. But everything you're just gonna have to test out. I'm not saying automatically he's gonna beat Cell, but I feel like with the hand size that you're about to get and you're dual swinging, you're applying pressure, you're recycling your hand or the top of your deck to put it back alive, which is not that bad, bro. It's not that bad. And Krillin plays this for free. Look at that. Come on. This is dangerous. Bro. This is dangerous. To play this for free, I definitely would choose this over the 7 drop any day because this is 35k swinging twice. Your opponent is going to have to drop them super combos left to right. 2 10ks left to right. So, I already see it. This color, this leader is going to be a problem. And we only what? A month and a half away, if I'm not mistaken. Probably like a month and a half. Yeah, so that was it for green. Let's go up to blue, which everybody finds blue so interesting, so curious. Not interesting, curious on how strong this blue deck is actually gonna be. So for the blue deck, for the blue leader, for the manga set is actually Go Tanks. Front side, it's a standard 15k swing, draw a card, and then awaken at 4 or less, draw a card. On the awakened side, you have a 20k swinger. When attacking, draw 1 card. Activate main once per turn. During this turn, if you use a extra card, with an original cost of 3, and both Saiyan and Earthling and the special traits, this card gets 15,000 power for the turn, which is not that bad. They basically meshed Gohan, Adolescence, and Vegeta in one leader, because the starter deck Vegeta, when we first started, actually gives that boost of the 15, so it turns that to 35. Now he has the extra, that's a Saiyan / Earthling extra they can play, basically for free. That's what it is. If you use an extra, the 3 costs. Oh no, if you use the extra, this gets a 15k boost. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Honestly, I really don't like the artwork to this. I feel like they could have did something a little bit better than this. I don't know how y'all feel, but this artwork is horrible. Hate to say it, but it's horrible. Alright, so let's start it off. Let's see what we getting. What we getting to support this dude. So we have the reprint. We have the reprint of the Vegeta 2 cost, 20k swing, 5k combo. When attacking, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand, then place the top 3 cards in your deck into your owner's drop. So this is what a Mega Shenron is actually playing right now. So if you want to upgrade the artwork, you can definitely get this. And then you have the new Son Gohan Adolescence card, which is a 4-drop, 30k swing, 5k combo. If your leader has both Saiyan and Earthling in a special trait, and you have a Go Tanks with the cost of 4 in your battle area, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 2. That's not that bad. Summoning a 2 cost 30k swing is dangerous. And then on play during this turn, the next time you use an extra, reduce the cost by 1. Come on, this card is definitely good. Definitely good. I feel like it's the same artwork as the other one, as the other 4-drop Gohan. The only thing is that this actually has combo power. The other one is at 0 combo, and he gets a bounce back. What is that? 3 or less back to the bottom of your deck. So it's not that bad. Gohan support, yeah, that's how I see it. I'm seeing Gohan support. I'm seeing Goten support. So people just gonna have to figure out which leader they're actually gonna use, Gohan or Gotenks. Yeah, that's the worst art of him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They doing so well, and they just dropped the ball on this one. I swear to God, they dropped the ball on this one. let's go to the next one. Next card that we're getting for blue is the Gold Tanks 4 drop 25k swing, 5k combo. On play, look at 7 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 extra and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your owner's deck in any random order. Okay, and then when KO'd, if your leader is Gold Tanks, play up to 1 of each. Sun Gold Tank and Trunks Youth, both with the cost of 2 from your drop in your rest mode. So this card is only good if you're actually gonna play vanillas in your deck. This because the two costs that they're talking about, those are vanillas. Those are vanillas, unless there's another card. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it right now. There is another card that is not a non-vanilla, but cards like this that came out previous sets, they basically intend to be used to summon like vanilla cards, 25k swings, 10k combos, and stuff like that. So the card that actually supports this will be this card because the 2 cost. You have the 2 cards, 15k swing, 10k combo, Sun Gold Tank / Trunks Youth. On play, if your leader is Gold Tanks and you have an extra in your drop, add up to 1 Gold Tanks with the cost of 4 from your drop to your hand. So you get to you get to recycle, which is not that bad. Recycling cards from your discard pile. Well, the Gold Tanks itself. So hopefully they come out with a couple of more Gold Tanks that actually matters to actually bring back from your discard pile to actually summon again. But you basically recycling, because if you recycle the card that I was just talking about to summon like the vanillas, and then he gets KO'd, you get to bring this back, this and something else back. You get to bring, or you could just summon 2 of these and get to bring back two of the two of the Gold Tanks back. So you're basically recycling the same cards over and over again. So that's kind of annoying. I see you, love you. Next up, we have the extra. It's a 3 cost Ultra Boo Boo Volleyball. Permanent if your leader is Gold Tanks and you have Gold Tanks with the cost of 4 in your battle area. Reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 2. So you can tap 1 just to activate this. Activate main, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area with the cost less than or equal to the cost of the battle card in your battle area and place it at the bottom of your owner's deck. Okay, so not that bad. For the cost of 1, it's not that bad. It is not that bad. You just got to make sure that you actually got a body that's a 4 cost or 5 cost. With the cost of, you're gonna have to have the Gold Tanks on board for this. This is really too much. This is a lot. This is a lot of locking. There's a lot of Gold Tanks locking though. It really is. Everything can be used in Gohan too. Love it. That's what I'm saying. So it's like you just gonna have to pick and choose which Gohan you want to use. Which leader you're gonna use. It's either you're gonna use Gold Tanks or you're gonna use Sun Gohan Adolescence. I just feel like they practically do the same thing. They're gonna have the same color. They're gonna have the same cards in the deck. Right? So let's move on to the next one. So blue is really on the point of all their cards get to be recycled in any other deck. So we got the reprint Vegeta. If you guys remember this card, it's a crit self-awakened card. Swing at 2, 20k swing, which is not that bad. This card was very dangerous when blue was actually a real problem. Back in a couple of sets, previous sets, because people used to hate being crit so early in the game, and if you try to avoid awakening some bodies, some leaders, you'll get upset because now you got to deal with the whole concept of having this on the board, and this next turn they summon another one on the board, then they awaken, but then you got 2 crits on the board. Now you have to combo out of it, or you're gonna end up losing life, and you can't regain them. So yeah, it's a lot going on. It's definitely a lot going on. Let's see. Next up, we got the Gold Tanks. Another one, 4 cost, 30k swing, 0 combo. When attacking once per turn, during this turn, if you use an extra with the original cost of 3 or more, and both Saiyan and Earthling and the special traits draw 2 cards. Yo, that is dangerous. That is dangerous. If if this leader, or whoever you using this card, whoever leader you using this card with, if your hand is healthy, you're drawing 2 cards. Just to add to your arsenal is just ridiculous. More combo power, more pressure, and it's a 30k swing. And I'm starting to see there's not that many zero combos that they're actually dealing with, because before these have a lot of blue cards coming out, it was a lot of zero combos. Now they just avoiding that. Now it's just, all right, we're gonna give you like about a few combo cards, a few dangerous cards. The cost is gonna be higher, but they're gonna have combo power. So that's what I'm seeing, and when it comes down to this, that they're actually doing the whole concept of giving less zero combos, but the cost of cards is gonna be a little bit higher. So it's not, it balances out the game. Next up we have, just apologize that I keep transitioning the way I'm doing, because for some odd reason it doesn't pop up on this screen. We got Go Tanks, 1 cost, 10k combo. 10k attack, 5k combo. Discard 1 card from your hand and place this at the bottom of your, not the bottom, into your, excuse me for yawning. I haven't slept yet. I came out of work. I came straight to do this. So yeah, bear with me. Battle area into your owner's drop. If your leader is Go Tanks, play up to 1 Sun Goten or Trunks Youth, both with the cost of 2 from your drop in rest mode. That's crazy. Just playing off your discard power. Your hand size doesn't decrease. Well, this actually did discard 1 card, but it's just, you get to summon a freebie, which is not that bad. Not that bad. Would I see people playing this card? Who knows? Who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see. Next up, we have the other Go Tanks, the skinny version, the old man version. 1 cost, 10k attack, 10k combo. Draw 1 on play, draw 1 card, then discard 1 card from your hand. Activate main once per turn. Place this card from your battle area into your owner's drop. If your leader is Go Tanks, add up to 1 extra with the cost of 3 and both Saiyan and Earthling and the special traits from your drop to your hand. I like where they're going with this. I'm just happy. Honestly, I'm definitely happy that they left the whole 7 cards or less in hand to pop effects off. I'm just happy that they got rid of that and they start dealing with how many cards you got in your discard pile, or sacrificing a card from your board to replace something from your discard pile back to your field. I like that whole transition. It's definitely amazing. The decks are completely since Gohan wants to be at 7 and Goten seems like he doesn't want to be limited by hand size. Gohan doesn't have to be at 7. I don't think Gohan doesn't have to be, but that is his main support of around 7 cards. What cards? The main Gohan SR for 1. But all these cards you can definitely use as well. I don't really think there's gonna be I don't think there's gonna be that many cards in Gohan's arsenal from his old set that he's gonna be using, knowing that there's all these cards that he can actually use as well. So I just feel like it's like a mirror thing. Just the leaders are kind of different. That's it. Nobody plays that since Halo Cool died. That's how he abuses amazing opponent. We're gonna have to wait and see. Honestly, everything looks good on paper. All these cards looking linked up. All we just have to wait and see is all the cards coming together. People start testing it, because now since they're up, you can actually go on untap, or you can go on what's the other? It's on the tabletop simulator. You can definitely test those cards out as of now if you don't want to, continue playing the set right now, and you want to prep for next month. You can definitely do that as well. Next up, we have the extra card. Super Ghost Kamizaki attack, 3 cost, permanent. If your leader is Gold Tanks and you have a Gold Tanks with the cost of 4 in your battle area, reduce the cost of this card excuse me, in your hand by 2. So tapping by 1. So that means you got, if you're gonna be playing all these cards, you're gonna have to be running a lot of those 4 costs, which is not that bad, because by the looks of it, it's right now, what is it, 2 Gold Tanks? I've seen 1. All right, I only see 1. No, 2. Sorry, there's 2. There's the 25k swinger, and then there's the 30k swinger, which they both good. They're definitely both good. Activate main, choose up to 1 Gold Tanks with the cost of 4 in your battle area, and it gets 25,000 power for the turn. That is not that bad. The only bad part is that it's activate on main. Imagine this would have been broken and actually say activate in battle. That would have been nasty. That right there would have been nasty. That's not true at all, since that one of his main targets from removing cards is even in build for Gohan, if you say so. There's an older Gold Tanks too. Kamazat. Kamikaze. Yo. Buck. I just told you I came out of work. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop correcting me, bro. Stop making me look bad. Let it happen. Just laugh. Just laugh about it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Don't make me put you in the chat right now. Don't make me put you in the headset right now. Alright, next. Yo, there always gotta be that one person that gotta catch on to what I'm reading. Listen, man. Everything starts looking blurry for me when I'm coming out of work. Next up, we have the 4-drop Son Goku 4 cost, 30k swing, 0 combo. When attacking once per turn, if your leader is Gold Tanks, play up to one each of Sun Goten and Trunks Youth, both with the cost. Yo, this is crazy. Hold on. First of all, artwork, fire. Second of all, what the hell? You play this, and when you swing, you get to summon 2 small bodies? No way. And no way. That's crazy. In rest mode, it doesn't even matter if it's in rest mode. That means your opponent has to address the board. If you're in a position, right? If you're in a position that you cannot take no more hits to life, and you use this, and you summon those 2 bodies on the board, your opponent's gonna have to think like, damn, should I really go crazy and try to go ham and go awaken him? Because if he combos out of it, then he got 3 bodies or maybe more on his turn to really swing crazy at me, and I'm over here dumping. So do I do it? That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Nah, I know it's all love. Bro. You know, you my G. That I'm not gonna lie. That is crazy. Gold Tech's looking really good. It's just, because I feel like both of from what it looks like, both extra cards are activate mains, and going into the third one is also activate main as well. They haven't dropped out an activate battle, but I know in the previous sets we do have cards that says activate battle, that's Saiyan / Earthling. So I think Final Hope / is one of them. Definitely a dangerous card to play. So yeah, that's one of the cards that is going to be relevant, because I think Final Hope / you get to recycle a card back to your hand, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really play blue, but I know it's something like that, right? So then we have Death Missile Chain, 3 costs, permanent. If your leader is Gold Tanks and you have Gold Tanks with the cost of 4 in your battle area, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 2. What I like that all these cards are locked into Gold Tanks, making Gold Tanks unique, making Gold Tanks strong on its own, not having all these cards being played in another deck, because people's gonna be like, oh, that's definitely a good card, but it would be better in this deck. So I'm glad that they locking all these cards in, so you can actually get to play Gold Tanks, which started to see Gold Tanks minimizing the cost to some of these cards is definitely good. The battle cards of recycling from the discard pile back to your hand or to the board is definitely amazing as well. So he's looking really good for next set. Activate main discard one card from your hand. Choose all battle cards with the cost of 3 or less in your opponent's battle area and place them at the bottom of your owner's deck in any random order. You know what's so dangerous about this though? If you play mine or all those other cards that get to reduce the cost of bodies on the board and you get to activate this, you know how painful that's gonna be? It's saying all, not 2, not 3. It says all 3 cost of less. You start playing cards that reduces cost in this Gotenks deck while you activate this because you got a Gotenks 4 cost on the board. Oh my god, that's gonna be a headache. That is gonna be a damn headache. Okay, so far so good. Going feedback, right? Shenron looking good. Not as great that I thought it was gonna be with these cards, but it's looking good. It's definitely looking good. Because Shenron is already good itself. Now with the support, we're just gonna have to deck build on how we want the deck to look, right? So Shenron definitely looking good. You have Namek Goku, definitely looking good. I mean, like, great. Draw power on point. Dual striking on point. Applying pressure. Playing bodies off your life. Crazy. That could dual strike or summon a 7 cost, double strike. Like, yo, that is insane. That is definitely insane. Yeah, this card is definitely some heavy removal shit. Like, they haven't had a card like this. This is Xeno. They got a card. I don't know if you know much about the Fusion World. They have a card named Xeno, right? He's a 6 cost, 20k swing, 10k combo. The minute he gets to be summoned on the board, everything on the board gets bottom decked. Everything. That means your board as well. But this is just 3 costs or less, but it's only on opponent's side, which is dangerous. Definitely dangerous, because if your opponent's trying to go wide early game, let's just say they play in red, because red loves to have their little minions, the little cantrips, the little Whis, the little 2-drop Gokus and stuff like that. Having this on a board just to start bottom decking everything and they have to restart again is just dangerous. So I Gotenks as well as Shenron and Namek Goku, I could definitely see all these 3 decks being amazing. Alright, so we still got 2 more colors left for the manga set, right? And then we could talk about set 8 because we got a couple of leaks for set 8 as well. But before we even continue going that far, let's talk about... Give me 1 second. Let me just pull it up real quick. Because I had it up, but since I've been opening a lot of stuff, I don't see it. So for everybody that's actually watching my stream right now and knows what time it is, and I passed it by 20, we're going to do this right now. It's the last snow raffle hour. Mix 30 codes, win the grand prize. It's Tuesday, October 7th. Time was 1 p.m. Eastern time, which was 23 minutes ago, but I was just so focused on everything that's been going on in leaks. We're gonna have to go into this. Here's how to enter. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, screenshot it, and send it to my Discord with your YouTube name at the bottom of the screenshot. My YouTube channel is The Last Snow 51. You don't have to type in 51. You could just write The Last Snow, and you'll see my icon is me wearing an orange Dragon Ball Z sweater. And just subscribe to my channel, and then you could definitely go and send the link to this link that I'm about to put. I'll put it on YouTube and on Twitch, depending on where you guys are watching or not. Let me know. And if you already subscribed to my channel, you can still enter the raffle as well. So don't be afraid to join the raffle. So let's see. I have a clean slate. I know a couple of people actually hit me up to actually be part of it. So let's see who we got. We got Not Christian. not Christian 96. I know you follow me because you always here with us, supporting the stream. Let's see. I got it's over 9,000. All right. Who else? Who else is trying to join? Only if you actually use the client. Yeah, that's for sure. If you're not playing on the client, these codes is for the client. It's a mixed codes of sets that you can actually put into the game right now, because I know a lot of sets you can't put into the game anymore. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. So let's see. Who else? Who else hit me up? What's today? The 7th. Alright. Alright, so for right now, it's only 2 people. 2 people. I'm going to give it 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes. We're going to talk about one more color, and then we're going to come back to it. We're going to come back to the raffle. I guess I'll join because I need to learn the basics. So you wanna join? Yo, I could play the client on my phone. No, you can only play the client on the PC or Mac. PC or Mac. It's not like One Piece. I think One Piece you guys can actually play on a thing, right? And it's not like Gundam that you can actually play on your phone either. So yeah, it's on PC or on the Mac. So for everybody that is actually tuning in, like I said, all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel. Send a screenshot to my Discord, which I already posted a link. And then we'll take it from there. Cool? Cool. So before I even continue, just in case for everybody that's actually tuning into my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is The Last Snow. You call me Snow for short. And if you guys if not following me on the Discord channel, I'll let you guys know right now. I do post my streaming schedule on the story on my Twitch stories, or I put it on my Discord channel, which I got no problem putting it up right now, so you guys can actually see my week to week basis schedule for streaming. So today is Tuesday. You already see the last Fusion World. Tomorrow is Genkishi Squadra. I always pronounce that name wrong. For Wednesday and Thursday. So if you guys are interested on teaming up with me, let me know in the Discord channel, and then I'll definitely let you know what time I get on, so like that we can actually team up. I've been teaming up lately with a couple of people, FO50, Jay, and Jesus also played with me as well. So any PH74 played with me as well. So anybody else actually play the game, it's a 4v4 game. You can play any cross-platform. So it's definitely it's cross progression and cross platform. So you could just play in any PC, phone, Switch, P5, Xbox, doesn't really matter. It's there. Friday I'm back on Fusion World. Saturday I'm taking the time off because I am working a double and I need some time between my double and going back to work, because I actually work Saturday night. So Friday night going into Saturday morning, well Saturday afternoon I work, and then I got some time to rest and then go back to work Saturday night. Going into Sunday morning, and Sunday morning 12 p.m. Eastern time I'm back on Fusion World. And if you guys don't know, Fusion World players, my tournament is this Sunday coming up, and it's the last Fusion tournament, October 12th, 12 p.m. Eastern time. If you're definitely interested on joining, it's free entry. How to join? Must be on the Discord channel. Everything is connected to the Discord channel. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything else. All I need is for you to be on the Discord channel. The reason why is that's where I communicate everything. I don't like to communicate individually to people unless it's through Discord, because it makes it a little bit more complicated to like when the tournament's on. I gotta text you on the side that your opponent is ready, and your opponent got something to tell you, and then vice versa. It's just too much. Might as well just get Discord so you can be part of the tournament, and all the communication gonna be there. From the registry link to register for the tournament, also for whatchamacallit, the code to enter the client as well. You get a code for that. The deck list you gotta send me directly because you need the deck list to be approved to play in the tournament. Also, you know, the raffle hour, I'll post it in advance there before my streaming, so you guys know in advance what time I'll be on to actually do the raffles. So like that, if you actually subscribe to my channel or haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So like that, you get to be part of the, you know, the raffle as well. So this tournament set 7 codes as prizing. First place gets 30 codes. Second place gets 20 codes. Third place gets 15 codes. Seeds 4 through 8 gets 10 codes. And it will be live on Twitch and on YouTube this Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, for the people that's actually joining the tournament and then you don't make top 8, but you get to play out the whole tournament, you get codes as well. Not going to tell you how many codes you get because I don't want you to come in here on the mindset that I'm just going to just play it out and I already know, guarantee I know how much codes I'm getting. No, I want you to play. I want you to play it out. And depending on how many people I get, will dictate how many codes you're gonna get. You get what I'm saying? So it's a win-win for everybody. Everybody's going home with some codes to get closer to building a deck the way they want to, or craft, or whatever you gotta do into the game. So yeah, back to it. Who else wants to play? Yeah, both One Piece and Gundam have phone clients. Yeah, Fusion World don't have phone clients. That's the only thing that they don't have, and I don't think they're gonna do it anytime soon. They just recently, a few months ago, put it on the Mac. It was only on PC, so they didn't have that many people playing the game. But if they put it on the phone, like Master Duel, One Piece, Gundam, then yeah, this game is definitely going to be a little bit more interesting. And we'll have way more people actually playing the game. But it's only PC and Mac right now. So if you're definitely interested, let me know. For anybody else that actually want to tune in and want to be part of the raffle, let me know. I only got 2 people right now. It's not Christian 96 and it's over 9,000. So let me know. Until then, we're just gonna continue in talking about the sets, and the next color that I want to talk about will be red, which is the leader that a lot of people really hoping it will be good, and I'm really excited about, which is Trunks, Z Fighter Trunks. I feel like this is my favorite Trunks version. Even though my favorite Trunks is actually the one with the purple jacket, but for some odd reason, I really like this Trunks. I don't play red at all. Everybody that know me, Killer Ghost, it's over 9,000. People that actually know me from Fusion World knows I never played red. I never played blue. Those are the 2 colors I never played. But looking at red, looking at this Trunks, I swear to God, I feel like I'm gonna build this deck and really test it out. We got Trunks, 15k swing. When attacking, draw 1 card. Standard, awaken at 4, draw a card and flip it over. Now on the awaken side, he's a 20k swinger. Permanent. On your opponent's turn, if a battle card with evolve in your battle area would be KO'd, you may switch 1 field card in your battle area to rest mode instead. And when attacking, he draws a card. So you know what that means? If the support that this Trunks is getting is that dangerous, that you do not want to keep that 6 cost on the board, you're gonna have to play cards that removes field cards. That's all I'm saying. You're gonna have to play them, because this is gonna be dangerous, and we're about to see how dangerous these evolve cards are. So let's start it off with the first card, which is kind of annoying that it keeps popping up over here. We have the reprint of the Android 18 draw power. Not that bad, not that bad. You're maybe probably playing in this Trunk deck, who knows. And then you have the new card, Vegeta, 1 cost, 10k attack, 5k combo. At the end of your turn, return this card from the battle area into your owner's hand. Place any number of your battle cards with Saiyan and Lookout in their special trace from your hand to the or battle area on the hyperbolic chamber in your battle area until it has 2 or lower cards under it. Then draw 1 card for each card placed by this skill. That is crazy. That is crazy. This is something Glorio needed because Glorio with Evolve really burns hand size like heavy on the hand size. But actually seeing Trunks to get support to actually draw is definitely good, and try to build up the lookout, which is kind of dangerous as well. So since we already talking about the lookout, right? The hyperbolic time chamber. Let's go to that card itself so people can actually understand why this card will be spoken of in almost all the cards that's coming out for the manga set. So here we go. Hyperbolic Time Chamber is a 0-cost field card, which you don't have to tap no energy for. If your leader is Trunks and Evolve, would activate on a battle card with Saiyan and its special traits from your hand. You can choose a card from under this card in a battle area. So you don't have to that Joe, this is gonna be a problem. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be Team Black for sure. I'm always gonna rock out Team Black, win or lose. But I won't have a problem like having a side deck of another color. But it's always gonna be Team Black for me. So back to Hyperbolic Time Chamber. So if your leader is Trunks and if Evolve card will be activated on a battle card, saying in the special trades you can choose a card from under this card. That is not that bad. Because right now, those cards that's under this, they're already under it, not being using no energies. So basically, you're free playing on Evolve card. That is, yup. You're gonna have to play these cards. You're gonna have to play cards that removes field cards because this is gonna be dangerous. This is gonna be dangerous, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. It's gonna be super dangerous. Next up, let's talk about the next card. We have North Kai, 1 cost, 5k attack, 5k combo. On play, if your leader is Trunks Future, look at 5 cards on the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with Evolve, and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your owner's deck in random order. Definitely a card that you want to have in your deck, because if you're going to start using the effect of Vegeta early game, you get to just put 1 card at the bottom of your Hyperbolic Time Chamber, and you get to just tap just for the 6 cost or 4 cost or 8 cost or whatever the cost is of an Evolve card is going to be really dangerous for any deck to deal with. So you're definitely going to be playing 4 of those because it's basically a searcher. Next up, we have a Son Goku, 1 cost, 5k attack, 5k combo. 5k attack, 10k combo. At the end of your turn, return this card to the battle area to your hand. Place any number of the battle cards, Saiyan or Lookout, in a special traits from your hand or battle area into the under a Hyperbolic Time Chamber, right? In the battle area until it has 2 or fewer cards under it. Then draw 1 card. So you basically have Son Goku and Vegeta that does the same effect. Just this is actually the opposite of Vegeta when it comes to attack and combo, because Vegeta's actually the attack is 10k with a 5k combo. This is actually an attack of 5k with a 10k combo, which is definitely good. So now you have 2 cards that you're gonna play at 8 maxed to just continue filling up your Hyperbolic Time Chamber to do what you need to do to awaken. I mean to summon the Evolve cards, which is ridiculous. Next up, we're about to talk about the first Evolve card with the Trunks. It's Son Goku, 3 cost, 20k swing, 5k combo, Evolve. Tap 1 Son Goku with Lookout in the special traits, which is not that bad because it's only a 20k swing. When attacking, if there's a Hyperbolic Time Chamber in your battle area, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area and it gets minus 15,000 power for the turn. That is not that bad. Negging like that right now in this meta is definitely good. Definitely good. And I like that it's locked in. Son Goku, Lookout, Hyperbolic Time Chamber locked in. Because any other red deck to use these cards, oh my god, it's going to be a hell of a problem. A hell of a problem. Next up, we have the Trunks Future, 6 cost, 35k swing, 5k combo. Another Evolve card by tapping 1 energy. On play, choose up to 1 battle card No, choose up to two battle cards in your opponent's battle area, and they get minus 15 power for the turn. Yo, so just imagine you summoning. You have, let's just say you got the Trunks on the board, the basic Trunks and a basic Goku. Tap one to summon the 3 cost Goku, minus 15. Tap another one to put this on top of the Trunks, minus 15. So you get to minus 30k body on the board and remove it, which is definitely good. Because sometimes KO is not the best thing. I'm not going to lie. KOing bodies is not the best thing. Because some body can be KO'd, can be removed or whatever. But it could definitely be nagged all the way to 0. Next up, we have Android 16. It's basically a reprint. 3 cost, 25k swing, 5k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then if your leader's Android 18, during this turn, the next time you use an extra with the cost of 3 or less, and Android and the special traits, you don't have a picked up cost. Yeah, we already know about this card. It's just basically a reprint. It's up to you if you want to actually use this card or use the original. Next up, we have Trunks. Regular Trunks. 2 cost, 5k attack, 10k combo. On play, if your leader is Trunks Future, add up to one card with the from your life to your hand. Another Self Awakener, not that bad. Then look up 2 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal to 1 card with Saiyan and then special traits, and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your owner's deck. So the question is our super combo a Saiyan? Do we have a super combo Saiyan? I think we do. I think Kaba, or Kaba, however you want to pronounce it, it's a Saiyan super combo. So you could definitely search for that. Because it's not telling you what is locked in. It's like there's no cost wise, it gotta be 5 or less or something like that. So that's definitely good to even have. So so far so good with the 1 to 2 cores. They're not swingers, but they basically searchers, self awakeners, and they basically gonna stay on the board. So like that, you could get to evolve on top of them, which is definitely dangerous because the evolve cards that we have in right now, all they need is a tap 1 energy, which is hella dangerous. And now we're gonna talk about another evolve card. Keep yawning. Apologize. Is a Trunks Future 4 cost, 20k swing, 5k combo. Evolve another tap 1 energy, which is crazy. On play, if your leader is Trunks Future, look at 5 cards at the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 card with Saiyan and its special traits and add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any random order. So you're basically doing what the other Trunks does, but just more berserk. But tapping 1 energy to some of these evolve cards, it's alright. You know why? Because the swings is not that serious. But the 6 cost to tap 1 energy to summon a 35k swing, that's just insane. That is just definitely insane. So we're gonna continue off with the next card, which is the Sun Gohan. 2 drop, 10k attack, 10k combo. On play is a Self Awakener. Then if you're Hyperbolic Time Chamber in your battle area, choose up to 1 battle card in an opponent's battle area and it gets minus 10,000. So that's not that bad. You got 3 bodies, and I know 2 of them is actually gonna make it to making this deck and actually making it so dangerous to be competitive. I really feel like Trunks is gonna be competitive next set. I really have high hopes in this deck. I'm not gonna lie, because the negging that is doing right now with these small bodies, ain't nothing on the board is going to survive. Nothing on the board is gonna survive. 1 cost, 15k swing. 2 cost, 10k, not 15k swing. 1 cost, minus 15. 2 cost, minus 10. 1 cost, minus 10. Then evolve them. Swing. Oh, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. You just gotta have to find your pieces. It's all about the pieces. It's all like my boy Killer Ghost always says. It's all about the RNG. Yo, you guys be killing me in the chat with that RNG jump off. I swear to God. Yo, so yeah. Next up we have another evolve card. They doing their thing with the evolve cards with this set, because they did not do this for Glorio. We got another evolve, Sun Gohan evolve now. We have Trunks, we got 2 Trunks, 1 Goku, and now we got our Gohan. Not that bad. 4 cost, 20k swing, 10k combo, evolve, tap 1 for Sun Gohan. Permanent opponent's turn, discard in the battle area. Our battle area gets 20,000 power, so he becomes a 40k defender. That is crazy. 40k defender. Try to neg that. Try to neg that down to 0, my boy. Try it. Nah, it's definitely good. One thing that I'm starting to realize is every evolution card except Trunks has only one specific body to evolve from. So the Goku 1 cost only has the 3 cost Goku. The Gohan 2 cost only got this 4 cost Gohan. The Trunks actually has not just 2 that I've shown, but 3, because I'm about to show you the third one. But 3 evolutions. So you're only playing 4 of the Trunks the basic one. So you're gonna have to figure out the ratio of the cards that you're actually going to have when it comes to evolving him to the next one, to the next level. Because now we have this one. Now we have this Gohan, which is ridiculous. 8 cost, 50k swinger, 0 combo, tapping 2 energies, right? On play, choose up to 1 battle card with 35k power or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. Of course, it has to have something to remove. There's no way now you're gonna make me summon this. It's an 8 cost, 50k swing, and it don't have removal. Because right now, this is the only card that actually KOs something off the board. It's not neg, so they kind of a little bit balanced out, right? Balanced it out right there. So I kind of like it. Definitely kind of like it. So we have 3 evolutions. We have the 4 cost Trunks, we have the 6 cost Trunks, and now we have the 8 cost Trunks. So it all depends on the situation of the battle, on how you want to dictate what will be your next play when it comes to evolving Trunks. So Trunks is the liability in this deck. So you already know people's gonna try to not have him stay on the board as long as possible. Last but not least, we have the TN Shihan 2-drop, 5k attack, 10k combo. On play, if your leader's Trunks Future, add 1 card from your life to your hand. Then choose up to 1 battle card worth 25k power or less in your opponent's battle area, and it can attack for the turn. That's not that bad. That is not that bad. You're definitely going to play 4 of these, because you want to... The way this deck is being built, all the small bodies don't get to swing, because they're all 5k, 10ks. You can't really swing at league with that. But what it's doing is you get to lock, you get to neg something off the board. So like that, these small bodies can at least swing at those bodies that's actually being negged all the way down by 15, by 10, being KO'd, being locked. So that's definitely good. That is definitely good. So that was it for red, and we got one more color left. One more color left. But before I even get there, like I said, I want to go back to this, and I want to talk about it one last time before 2 p.m. We got 12 minutes, and I'm guaranteed that I'm going to spin it at 2 o'clock on the dot. It's the last snow raffle hour, mix of 30 codes, win grand prize. Tuesday, October 7th. It says 1 p.m., but it's not 1 p.m. It's already 1:48 p.m. on my time. I'm going to do it at 2 p.m., which is 12 minutes from now. So if you guys are interested to join, here's how you join. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, screenshot it, and send it to my Discord with your YouTube name at the bottom of the screenshot. What's my YouTube channel? Is The Last Snow 51. You don't have to write 51. All you got to do is write The Last Snow, and you should be good with that, because my icon will pop up with me wearing the Dragon Ball Z sweater in orange, and then just subscribe. I'll send the link again of the Discord, so you guys can actually enter the link. Click the link, join the Discord, and I'll send you all the information that you need for future occasions. So you have the raffle hour that I do once a week. I usually do it on Mondays, but Mondays I've been picking up overtime, so I definitely can't do it every Monday. So I did it for today. If anything changes, I'll definitely put it on my Twitch stories, or I'll put it on my Discord channel for people to actually know when I'm doing the next raffle. Right? So even if you subscribe to my channel, you can still join the raffle because you already subscribed to my channel. You don't have to like unfollow me to subscribe to me again. That makes no sense. So let's try to work the best that we can by doing this. Cool? So we got 10 minutes. Now we got down to 10 minutes. So let's talk about the last leader for the manga set, and then we can talk about set 8. We have a reprint. We have the reprint of Frieza. The original Frieza. The first of the 5 starter decks that we actually got. No, first of the 4 starter decks that actually I got at the beginning. Frieza. You already know, front side, standard, 15k draw a card, flip at 4. And then you awaken, 20k swing, draw a card when he swings. Then the turn, restand 2 bodies in your battlefield and turn into active mode, which is not that bad. So I'm kind of excited about that. So let's start with the support cards, which he got support every single set. I'm just trying to see how dangerous this leader is actually gonna be once this comes out. So we have Zarbon as first. He's a 2-drop 30k swing 0 combo. It's a crit battle card, and at the end of the turn, if this is in the battle area in rest mode, place it at the owner's drop. So if your leader's awakened, you swing with him 30k crit. At the end of the turn, use the effect of Frieza, and you get to restand him, which is amazing. So we have to think about that as well. It's a 0 cost, but Yellow likes to run a lot of 0 costs anyways. You have to be mindful on how many 0 costs you're gonna actually run. So now we have the reprint of the Ginyu. I like that they actually changed the artwork to Ginyu. It's not just a Vegeta. This is actually, he does the resting mode, draw 1 card, and actually the frog, because he definitely transformed to the frog in the manga. So it's definitely kind of funny to actually have this in the card. So that was a reprint. Next up, we have a card outside of the Frieza mechanics, which is the Bora. It's a reprint, 2-drop 20k swing 5k combo. It's a blocker. When blocking, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle card with the cost of 2 or less. I switch it to rest mode. So this is good for the manga, not the manga, the Majin Buu, the Fat Buu. This is definitely good for that, because at the end of the turn, Fat Buu, if he's awakened, he can summon a 2-drop or less off his hand for free. So it's definitely good, because you get to summon this, and now you have a block on the board that they have to address to. Next up, we have the Frieza. Not a reprint. This is actually a brand new card. It's a 2-drop 20k swing 0 combo. On play, if your leader is Frieza army and the special traits, play up to 1 non-Frieza battle card with the cost of 2 or less and Frieza in its name. Special traits from your hand, which is not that bad. This card is definitely good, but like I said, now they started to pile up these 0 combos, so you have to be mindful of how you want to build your deck. Because Frieza definitely plays a lot of staples from outside of the mechanic, so we just have to wait and see how that works out. The same thing with AO Jules. Not AO Jules. AO Jules is talking about me. AO Jules, stop talking about me. The same thing with I'm just having a brain fart again. Alright, so much brain farts this morning, it's not even funny. I just been doing so much this morning, and I had to get into streaming that, you know, I just got so much going on, so much. But so apologize for all the you know, mishaps of the conversations that I'm having. So yeah, Frieza, there's a new card, 0 combos, Frieza, Yellow Vegeta, Janemba, Boo, not Boo, I don't feel like Boo, Cooler as well. All those leaders actually like using each other's staple cards, so you definitely see it. When it comes to Boo hardly plays outside of its Boo packages, so you know that's what I was trying to talk about. So like 0 combos, to see what other cards from your previous staples to actually put into this deck is gonna be kind of kind of rough. Because zero combos definitely does hurt. It really hurts. It really hurts. Next up we have, I think this is a reprint. Yes, this is a reprint. Back to set 1. Ginyu. Captain Ginyu, 2 drop, 20k swing, 0 combo. On play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 non-Ginyu. With Ginyu Force and the special traits added to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck. He's a searcher. He's definitely good. Raccoon to the Ginyu. If you don't have the other Ginyu to restand, you use this Ginyu to summon. Because that means that's one less. That's one less 0 combo on hand that you have to worry about. So, which is not that bad. And you get to search for something that you really need. So, definitely good. Ginyu got so it's just crazy how much Ginyu has so much support, but I still feel like it falls short. It's just insane. It is just insane. Maybe it has too many 5Ks. Maybe it has too many 20K swingers, and it doesn't apply pressure. Like, yes, you're swinging wide, but it doesn't apply the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40K pressure for them to use those 0 combos. All people do is 5K combo out. 5K combo out, 5K combo out. Like, it's just crazy. He got a lot of support. Everybody that plays Fusion World knows Captain Ginyu got so much support, and you just hear like, damn, why this deck is not a problem. And he is good. He is good to certain matchups. Next up, we have Raccoon. 3 cards, 20k swing, 5k combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then play up to 1 battle card with the cost of 2 or less, and Ginyu Force and the special traits from your hand. So this basically is another set 1 reprint. Definitely good. I definitely like this better. I don't know. See a Raccoon looking all jacked up, look kind of crazy. The other one is like him and his pose. I like the artwork that they're actually using now. So it's a lot of reprints. We're looking at a lot of reprints when it comes to this manga set for Captain Ginyu. Which is funny because it's Captain Ginyu, but it's Frieza that they actually leaked for the manga leader. But it's a lot of Captain Ginyus. We have another reprint from set 1. Now you see the power of the Ginyu Force. Tap 1 energy if you have 2 or more battle cards with the Ginyu Force and the special traits, draw 2 cards. Definitely a good card to have if you're playing the Ginyu. Well, first of all, if you're playing Ginyu, you definitely gotta have these. You definitely do, because your hand size goes so small because you're summoning bodies after bodies after bodies after bodies that your hand size is going to get smaller and smaller. So that's another thing that you have to really worry about as well. Next up is a card that people really talking about when it comes to Captain Ginyu, and I can't front. Ginyu will be a problem next set. Will he increase in tier? I think he can. I think he can. I'm not going to lie. I really think he can. You have Ginyu, 5 cards, 25k swing, 10k combo, which is few that has 10k combo, and this is the second 25k swing Ginyu that we have in the Ginyu package. Permanent, your turn. Reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each card with Frieza Army and the special traits in the battle area. So that means your cantrips count, your other Ginyus count, the rest of body counts. So it's a lot of stuff that you can actually have on the board to lock this down, going down to 1. Yeah, it will be easy. At the end of your turn, if this card in the battle area is in rest mode, place it into the owner's drop, then play up to 1 Ginyu with the cost of 1 from your drop. Not that bad. Not that bad. That card is broken because you can actually free play it. Oh man, that's insane. Next up, we have another Ginyu card, and it's Jace. Jace finally got another card, and it's a reprint. All right, I definitely like the reprint. Definitely like the reprint. Imagine playing 4 of these bad boys, bro. I'm just saying, it's crazy. Ginyu has so much support. I'm gonna try to build the deck right later on. While I'm at work, if I got time, between that, Shenron, King Piccolo, I'm gonna try to build these decks for my next stream that I'll probably have, and then you guys can see what I'm talking about, because this is insane. Ginyu got so much support, so much, and it can't make it to tier 1, tier 1.5 is just insane. So there's a reprint from the other Jace that we already have from set 5. Let's go to the next card. The next card is also a reprint of a set 5 card, Birder. Which is on play, choose up to one battle card in your opponent's battle area and switch it to rest mode. Again, you definitely play this card, so I won't be surprised that you actually try to get these to actually build your deck. So it's gonna be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, Captain Ginyu is definitely a fun deck to play. Even now, he's always been a fun deck to play. Just because if your opponent does not see the right pieces and I get to see mine, I'm swinging at least. At one point, you can actually swing, if you want to be double digits in one turn. You could definitely do that. If I'm going to locals tonight, I definitely can, bro. My schedule got messed up. I work tonight. Saturday, I work. I can't go to there either. I'm going to locals for Fusion World on Thursday because Thursday is my day off. For the month of October, they kind of messed me up. I'm not gonna lie. Next Tuesday I'll be there. When it's my weekend to work, I have that Tuesday off. So next Tuesday for sure I'll be there. And I got my Gundam deck ready. So I'm kind of excited about it. So yeah. Last but not least, let's talk about the last card before I hit the raffle again. It's the new SR that we're getting for Frieza. It's a 3 cost, 20k swing, 10k combo, permanent if your leader is Frieza. And your non-Frieza battle card will be removed from a battle area by an opponent's skill. You may switch this card in the battle area to rest mode instead. And on play, you get to draw a card. That is not that bad. That is not that bad. You avoid getting something removed from the board. That is not that bad. If you have multiple of these on the board, it's definitely good. And finally, a 10k. Yes. Finding that 10k card that do something right. Yes, that is definitely freaking true. That is definitely true. So that's it for yellow, right? So let's talk about this raffle hour. Raffle hour one more time, people. Who else wants to join the raffle hour? That artwork is so dry, man. What can we do? Not every card is gonna come out official, bro. It's not gonna come out official. I like it. It's clean. It's clean. The gold tanks is what pisses me off because it looks like it was drawn by somebody. Like that was something that was probably, I can't even say my daughter because my daughter knows how to draw, but from a little 4 to like 10-year-olds that just started to color, like that's the artwork that is giving me. I'm sorry, but I definitely hate the gold tanks artwork. It's just I just can't. If I end up putting that in my box, I'm definitely selling it ASAP. ASAP. I don't need it. So back to the raffle hour, people. For everybody that's tuning in, make sure you join the raffle hour. Mix 30 codes, win the grand prize. I already told you again. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you're already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I just need you to send me the screenshot that you're subscribed to me on my Discord. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for no money or nothing. You want codes for this for the client? Here it goes. Let's talk about it. I got 2 people. I got no problem spinning the wheel with only 2 people. And I posted it. I guess a lot of people has been at work or whatever the case may be. I posted this yesterday. I was going to do the raffle hour today. So let me know. If it's only going to be 2 people, I'll give it 2 more minutes. It's 2:03 Eastern Time. I'm giving until 2:05. Who else wants to join? I'm going to put the Discord channel, Discord link again for people to send me those screenshots. Let me know. Who else wants to join? One more minute, and then we're gonna wrap up the leaks, which will be the set 8s, what we know about set 8, and then from there we'll talk about my tournament that's coming up. Make sure you sign up for that, and then we're gonna wrap up the stream because I want to get some rest before I gotta pick up my little one from school. Kind of a little bit tired. I'm just glad I got the leaks out the way, and then we'll just take it from there. And I just realized I'm at 699 in followers on Twitch. 699 followers on Twitch. Can I hit the 700 mark? Can I? Can I hit the 700 mark? Let me know. Let me know. I'll gladly appreciate it. Anybody else? Anybody else? No cigar? Just two? Alright, that's it. It's just two. I don't see nobody else. I guess it's gonna be the luck of the Irish. Usually gonna be not Christian 96 or it's over 9,000. For 30 codes, mixed codes. Mixed codes. You got set 6, set 5, set 6, and set 7 codes. Mixing the codes. So if you guys are definitely interested, let me know, let me know, let me know. So I'm gonna let me just go do this real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna start the spinner. Only 2 names spinning. Shuffle it twice. 1, 2. Wait, did it spin? 1, 2. Okay, now it spin. Alright, in 3, 2, 1. Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins the spinner. Oh, just by a little bit. And the winner is not Christian 96. Congratulations, not Christian 96, for winning the codes. And I'm going to send you the codes right now. So people don't think that I'll just be, you know, talking just to talk. Congratulations. If I can find you, where you at? Jackpot. I just sent you the codes. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations on the 30 mixed codes. So we're going to remove the names and just leave this blank for next. Rigged? I don't know, bro. There's no way I could rig it. You see, this is the website that I use. I put the names, I shuffle the names. You saw it was gonna land on you, and then just by a little inch, it just landed on that side, which is kind of crazy. So let's talk about, we talk about everything that's coming out November 14. November 14 is when the manga set comes out. If you got locals near you, they'll probably come out a couple of days earlier, probably a week earlier for pre-release. So I'm definitely going to try to get like 2 or 3 boxes. Manga sets, I definitely don't get cases for because manga sets don't, the price is a little bit too high for to get the case. But then the perks on the inside, if you try to sell it individually, you're not making your money back. So I insist on just getting my box like I did last set. I only got 2 boxes. Not even 2 boxes. I got 1 box. I got more than half of the cards that I needed to build Boma. Then I traded the rest, and I ended up getting everything I needed to get, plus more. So I was kind of fine with that. So that's kind of new. So yeah, we definitely gonna talk about set 8. Let's talk about set 8. Before we even talk about set 8, there's 3 more cards from the manga booster that's actually coming out. Let's put that up. I totally forgot about this because I had everything in color. So we got all these 3 cards that's actually coming out November 14 as well. Pre-release is a little bit earlier. November mangas probably come in the client. We'll probably get it a couple of days earlier because last set they actually did that. We got it like 3 days earlier to play with. So I won't be surprised. So we have the Son Goku. I mean Son Gohan childhood. So now Son Gohan got another support to evolve from, which is not that bad. It's an evolve, 6 cards, 35k swing, 5k combo, tapping 1. But the Gohan has to be a 4 cost, which we have not seen just yet. Or maybe we did. Maybe, let me see. Did we? I think we did. Let me see. Maybe this goes on top of an evolve card. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, it goes on top of the evolve card. Yo, Zixto! What's up? What's up? What's up? You missed the raffle, bro. By 5 minutes. You missed the raffle by 5 minutes, bro. So that's a Son Gohan for the supportive Trunks. Now we got another Gotenks, which is not that bad. For blue 4 drop, 25k swing, 5k combo. Once per turn if your leader is Gotenks and you use an extra with an original cost of 3. And both Saiyan and Earthling and the special traits. During this turn, switch this card to active mode, so you get to swing with him twice. Not that bad. Not that bad. Then we have, for green, we have the Son Goku, 5 cost, 30k swing. On play, if your leader is dynamic and his special traits, add 1 card from your life to your hand. To the bottom, add 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your life, which is not that bad. So now you can start taking hits if you want to, because you could just awaken and then bring your life back to 5, 6, maybe 7, and that makes it a little bit harder for your opponents to try to kill you, which is not that bad. Then we have the Zarbon 1-drop reprint from set 1, kind of cool. And then we also have the reprint of the Vegeta from the set 7 for Shenron, which is kind of good as well, the artwork. So yeah, so these are the final 5 for November 14. So if you guys are interested, November 14, hopefully for this manga set that's coming out, they don't charge us like they did the last set, because it makes it a little bit difficult for people to get the codes. Feel me? It's not like you buy the codes, because in the game they actually have you buy codes, and it's like what, $5 for them. That's kind of insane to me. Definitely kind of insane. Alright, so let's talk about the leaders that's actually coming out for this set. Set 8. But before we would talk about the leaders that's coming out for this set 8, I definitely got to talk about one thing and one thing only. Let me just get it real quick. If I did not delete it. Which I don't think so. Did I? I think I kind of did. It's fine. No, I didn't. There he goes. I'm happy for set 8 for the simple fact that they know who I mess with, who I deal with, who I like to play as a leader, and it's Bardock. Do you see Bardock at the bottom? Stop playing. Bardock get his super combo finally. Finally. A couple of sets in, and he finally get his own super combo. Then you got Kid Trunks for red, super combo. Then you got Vados for blue, super combo. You got Piccolo finally getting his own super combo. You got Broly finally getting his own super combo. But I'm technically excited for the 7 cost super combo Bardock, because I'm trying to go Bardock out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited that Bardock is getting his own super combo, because now I can try to build a pure Bardock deck just to have fun. Alright, so let's talk about these new leaders, right? Set 8 coming up. Set 8, number 1. Leader number 1 will go to... We have Caulifla. For blue, 15k swing, crit. And she gets 5+ power every time she swings, which is kind of messed up. I'm not gonna lie. They messed up on that, for the simple fact that King Piccolo is the only crit leader that does not, and I mean does not, and I repeat, does not get a 5k combo boost. So it makes it so much easier for people to just use a cantrip and just combo out of his swing. I will have to combo just to get at 20 when he just needs to go and just put one card out. You know what I'm saying? Which kind of sucks, and I don't really like that. Then she awakens at 3, not 4. At 3, draw a card. On the awakened side, she's a 20k swinger. When attacking, she draws a card. Activate main once per turn. Tap 1 energy. Discard 1 card from your hand. Choose 1 battle card with Universe 6 in its special traits in your battle area and return it to your owner's hand. Then play up to 1 battle card with the cost less than the card chosen by this skill, a different card name, and Universe 6 in its special traits from your hand. That is dangerous because you could get to swing with a 5 cost or a 6 cost body. Boom. Combo out of it. Burn your opponent's hand out. The next thing you know, if you don't have enough energies to summon another big body, you can just tap 1, remove that guy, bring him back to your hand, summon the other one, and just apply pressure again. That's just crazy. And you get super combo from your deck. Yes, with Bardock, hell yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. You guys don't understand that. I'm glad that Bardock is getting something out of this. Next up, for my boy Buck. That Buck is interested on playing Dragon Ball Fusion World because of this leader right here. Turles. Turles is in the building for green, people. For green. Turles, 15k attack. When attacking, draw 1 card. Awakens at 4 or less. Draw a card, then flip him over. On the front side, he's a 20k swinger. If you have 5 or less energies, once per turn, you can use Fruit of the Tree of Might without paying its cost and draw 1 card. The real question is, what does that Fruit Tree of Might does? If it has a great effect, oh boy, it's gonna be a problem, a super problem. I can't wait. I was hoping for like Raditz, Nappa, you know, somebody outside of the categories, but you know, Turles is good. I'm happy for Turles. Next up will be. Give me 1 second. I kind of closed everything out by accident. The next leader will be for Black, which I'm actually interested in testing out. Will be Son Goku Jr. Not Son Goku GT, not Son Goku Jr. He's a front side 15k attack. When attacking, draw 1 card, and he awakens at 5. Add 5. So that's kind of good, because going down to 4, they're going to apply pressure to try to put you down to 3. Apply more pressure, put you down to 2 for double strike, stuff like that. On the awakened side, he's a 20k swinger. Increase the cost of this card, Goku's lineage, in their special traits in the battle area by 1. That makes it very. I like it. I really like it, because that means if you summon these 1 cost, these 1 cost can't be bottom deck because they 1 cost, because now they 2 cost. That I like it a lot. He gets to swing. Finally, we getting leaders that swing on both sides, because it's just draws on both sides. That's what I meant. Draws on both sides, because Gogeta Awakening doesn't draw. Crit, King Piccolo, swing, doesn't draw. Shallot, front side, swing, does not draw. Boma, front side, draws, but gotta pitch 1. Does not draw on the awakened side. Shenron, draws, but can swing. It's just, come on. That is just crazy. I'm just happy that we got a regular Black leader again. So I just can't wait until the support comes out, which I don't think we're gonna see more support as much late. Not until like 2 weeks from now, 2 to 3 weeks. We'll probably see, because they still gotta finish up the manga set that's coming out next month. So it's 3 leaders looking really interesting. Next up, we having the third installment of Brawly. Brawly. Not green. We got 2 in green. Now we got 1 in yellow. Nice. So let's see what this Brawly does. 15k swing. When attacking, draw 1 card. He awakens at 3 or less. Okay, a little bit interesting. Oh, I did not even just see this. I saw this card so many times, guys, and I did not realize one thing about this card. Guess what's the one thing? His awakened side is a 25k swinger, guys. 25k swinger. They brought the Brawly back to 25. That is insane. We got that back. We haven't seen a 25k swinger base and since set 3. And it wasn't even a base. Bardock wasn't even a base. Bardock swings at 25, just only an attack. But on the offensive side, he's a 20. But other leaders, Zamasu, Jiren, Green Brawly, set 1 Green Brawly. Those are the only leaders right now that are base 25. So putting him at 25 makes him so hard to handle. So hard. Like 20k swing bodies. You're going to have to combo and combo and combo and combo just to get over this 25k swing. Crazy. He does not draw on Awakening, brother. I don't know who you're talking about. I kind of skipped that. Normal character for the anti-meta decks with the W. 25. We have 25 now on all colors. Yeah, the only thing that Bardock is not a base. Base 25. That's the only thing. But he does swing at 25. But base 25, that's crazy. Green, red, blue. Yeah. If they're gonna count Bardock as it, then alright. Oh, he doesn't draw on the awaken side, but he's at 5. So he's at 5 life. You get to awaken at 5 life. So it's like, it's understandable. Now, if you was at 4 and not drawing your awaken like Ogita, that's kind of annoying. But I feel like 5, you're still comfortable. Because now they have to combo just to get over 20k. So let's talk about Brawly's awaken side. Apologies. Permanent if you have a battle card with the cost of 5 or more and saying in its special traits in your battle area. Your opponent can't attack with battle cards unless they switch one of their active mode cards to rest mode. Okay, so my question about that, right, is this is kind of rough. Maybe this is a question that people's always gonna ask. These are questions for dummies. I cannot swing at Brawly if he meets the criteria, right, of a 5 cost saying on board. And it's my time to swing and he has the body, I can't swing. It says I have to rest the body on the board in order to swing. You can't manually just rest somebody because you want to rest them. So now you have to play with cards that gets to rest on its own to draw, take a life, to sacrifice, to summon something else, right? That's what my understanding. Because you can't manually just rest a body on the board because you feel like it. That reads pretty funny. It says rest any active cards. So I think includes leader and energy. Okay, your opponent can't attack with battle cards unless they switch one of their active mode cards to rest mode. Interesting. So that means you have to tap energies. Swing with leader. Or rest something on the board. So you got 3 options. I don't think so. I don't think it's every single card. It's just saying that you can't attack, period. Because remember, you're already gonna rest the body on the board. You have to have a body on the board to be rested in order to swing. Oh, not a body, something. Leader, because from what it looks like, it says cards. So maybe it's including leader, energy, or battle card on the field has to be rested in order to swing at Brawly. That's what it's trying to say. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool because now it dictates on what you want to do next. when it comes to your swings and your opponent's trying to swing at you if you're playing with the Brawly. So that's kind of interesting. Then activate main once per turn if you have a battle card with the cost of 4 or more that includes Brawly and its card name in your battle area. Switch one of your energies to active mode. Bio Brawly in this deck is going to be annoying. Both of them, the 5 cost and the 3 cost, is going to be annoying in this deck. Definitely, yeah, it is definitely going to be annoying in this deck. Let's see. What are you guys saying on the chat? What I mean with that, the black doesn't normally have good attack, draw 1 on both Awakening and normal. Lately, for the past couple of leaders, it hasn't been. It's been either they can't swing on the Awaken side or they can't draw on the Awaken side. It's always been one or the other, or both, which is so annoying, so annoying. Also, like, you have to rest every attack or what? I already answered that. All you need to have is just one rested card in order to just swing. Alright? Not Christian 96. So, of course, Cell Chain is unaffected by this. Rest Cantrip, swing. 4 cost, play 5 Cell, Cell Junior, rest Cell Junior, swing, lead, rest another Cell Junior. You just had to bring Cell into the conversation. You just gave me a headache, bro. I just can't. Like, can we not think that Cell's still gonna be dominant? Can we have a balanced meta? What meta it is? Yo, Buck, what meta that you was showing a circle of? Was it Union Arena? I think what it was. That it got like about 10 leaders that they all balanced out in the pie chart. Come on, can Fusion World be like that for once? Can it? I'm tired of this little tripod that they got going on. So yeah, Brawly definitely is a dangerous leader. 25k, that means you're gonna have to swing over it every single time unless you got 25k power coming his way, and you gotta make sure they got a body rested or energy rested or your leader rested, whichever one. Last but not least, going towards red, we have Son Gohan Adolescence. Let's get it with the Piccolo uniform, showing who is his real daddy. Pause. But yeah, showing who's his real pops. You feel me? 15k swing, standard draw on the attack side, awaken for draw and flip it over. Then on the back side, which is the awaken side, 20k swing, one attack and draw 1 card. Activate battle on your turn, only once per turn. Switch 2 battle cards that include Sun and their card names in your battle area to rest mode. Your card that's in battle gets 30,000 power for the battle. Then if your opponent's life is at 4 or more, deal 1 damage to your opponent. Why is this guy is so lethal? That is lethal. Lethal. Oh, it was Gundam? Gundam that the pie chart was crazy? Yeah. So yeah, Gundam. No, but there was another pie chart. I don't know if it was in my WhatsApp chat or our chat. I don't know which one was it, but somebody put a pie chart and I just saw a bunch of bodies left to right. So it was like kind of interesting. And even masters as well. But this leader right here, the effect is crazy. There's so many Suns in red. So many of them. Son Gohan, Son Goku. Like, Son Goku got so many cards out there that's dangerous. Like, come on. That is crazy. And they haven't even leaked what is coming out of this set. So I could just imagine. So yeah. Sorry, I was reading something. Apologies. So let's see. I think I covered everything already. Yeah, I think I covered everything. Told you guys the 5 leaders. Spoke about the manga set that's coming out November 14th. So practically 5 weeks away. Month and a half, if you want to say it, however you want to say it. But definitely kind of excited about it. I don't know how you guys are excited about it, but I definitely am. So just in case, for everybody that's actually tuning into my channel, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is The Last Snow. You call me Snow for short, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. But I just wanted to put out there my schedule for this week prior to Sunday's tournament. Tomorrow I'll be on Squadra. If you're interested in playing on Squadra, I'll be on Squadra for the next 2 days streaming it. If you want to team up with me, I'll be on. Just make sure the notification is on. If you're in my Discord channel, I'll definitely put it in the Discord that I'm gonna get on at a specific time, so you guys can actually get on it as well, and we can actually team up and have some fun and grind together. So that's definitely good. Friday I'll be back on Fusion World. Definitely doing a recap from Thursday night, because Thursday night I'm going to locals to test out 2 out of the 3 decks that I have ready to lock and load, because I haven't been at locals because of my schedule been messed up this month. So you know, I've been kind of like off a little bit. That's how I've been trying to grind on Fusion World client, so I can get some work in. Saturday I'm taking off. I'll most likely get on. If I do get on, it's gonna be for Squadra, because Squadra's a little bit easier to grind on. Because the Fusion World is a little bit time consuming more than Squadra, because you could get at least 4 to 5 games within the hour, so it's kind of fun. And then Sunday is the big day. Sunday's tournament day. The last Fusion. Let me put it back up. The last Fusion tournament, if you guys are interested, October 12th, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, free entry. Join the Discord channel for more information on how to join. The codes are set 7 codes for prizing. First place gets 30 codes. Second place gets 20 codes. Third place gets 15 codes. Seeds 4 through 8 gets codes. 10 codes. It's gonna be live on Twitch and on YouTube. So if you guys want to watch it or play, we're definitely gonna be out there streaming it. And for everybody else that actually joins the tournament and does not make top 8, you'll definitely be getting codes as well. In one condition, you have to play out the whole tournament. I don't care if you play. You get X2, X3. I've seen a lot of people actually make it to the top 8 at X3. Crazy. Yes, it's crazy. But I actually seen it from my own eyes. And they didn't get the codes because they didn't get to finish the tournament. So just play it out all the way through. Let's have some fun. Test out new decks. And there's a ban list on the... That's another thing too. Let me put that out there, because I didn't put it out there the first time. The ban list that I have. Let's see. Got it. Jackpot. Let me just open it up. So the ban list for my tournament for this Sunday is this right here. These are all the leaders that's banned for the tournament, because I want to see new leaders. I don't want to see no chains of cards playing from one deck to another, because that's what's gonna happen. So like if I ban Cell, people's gonna start playing Cell's chain in the Android 18. So there's no purpose of actually banning Cell if 18 is going to do the same thing. So I had to ban both of them. And then when it comes to the boos, you already know the boo pack is just so reckless, so wide, so abusive, that I had to take all 3 boos down. So it makes the league, the tournament a little bit more balanced out. So we don't have this in the tournament. So if you guys are interested, there's the ban list. Can't use these leaders. And if you do, when you send the deck list, I will let you know that you can't play. And if you try to continue to play with it, you will be removed and disqualified from the tournament. Thursday, see you gonna go and watch y'all play DZ, so I can get an understanding. We're playing at Waypoint. We're playing at Ken's, bro. So if you're gonna be down there, then pull up. Is that for cost SCR Frieza any good? Is he usable in any competitive decks? You talking about the Boo 4 drop, the one that on play rest everything 5 or less on the board? You talking about that one? And the one that dies and he gets to draw as well? It's crazy. On play, draw, rest everything. Dies, draw, rest everything. It's just annoying. That's why we had to. No, this one that have barrier. Um, yeah, you could use it in any decks. Oh, you talking about the one that swings, tap two, remove of four or five cards or less, 5 cost or less to the from the board. So yeah, if that's the one that you're talking about, yeah, it's definitely a good card. That's definitely a good card because you're not KOing. You're gonna face matches that there's bodies that can't be KO'd, but you have to remove them. So like perfect example, when it comes to Jiren, the Jiren 4 drops, the Jiren 4 drops, you can't KO it once. You gotta KO it twice, so you can easily remove it. That's one. You got Goku Black that has the Zamasu that can't be KO'd. You can remove that. When it comes to other cards that you want to just remove instead of KO, you want to deal with that too, because there's a couple of cards that every time they get KO'd, you know, they can activate the effect to draw and stuff like that. That's another thing that you don't want to deal with as well. So yeah, so barrier freeze is definitely good. You just got to be mindful how many zero costs you're actually gonna play. That's the only thing. So with that being said, this is the ban list for my tournament. If you're interested in joining the tournament, like I said, it's right there, the flyer. I will post my Discord link one more time, because without the Discord link, you can't join the tournament, because that's where I put all the information, the communication, and everything else. As of tournament based and Fusion World based, that's where it goes. So if you guys are definitely interested, the Discord channel is there. Don't be afraid to join. We got so many new people that will actually join and have fun. So that's the goal. That is the goal for today. The goal for today and going forward. There's a lot of stuff popping up on my screen. Text messages and group chats. I apologize. But thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. But if you guys are new to my channel, press that follow button. Subscribe to my channel. My name is Dela Snow. You can call me Snow for short. I'll definitely be on tomorrow as well. Tomorrow morning for Squadra, 9 a.m. I'll be on 9 a.m. from 9 to 12 before stepping out to pick up my little one from school. So if you guys are interested on teaming up with me, just be on. Hit me up in the chat box and I'll definitely add you into the team. From there, thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Sit back, relax, watch the end take of my credits of my endings, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys later.
Son gonna be petty. I'm powered up and that's my theme song. Energy, blue flame, ethan going 100%, so now the pain's gone. Super Saiyan, just run pushing the pen till all this paper gone. Dragon Ball Z, Chris popping them capsules, you know his time is long. Hyperbolic.
Blaming the demon, I'm serving the fiends. Jiren, my power is bound to exceed. There is no feelings, I came here to eat. A god of destruction, I need me some wings. Senzu beans, they thought that it was all over for me. Then Cisco went through a Senzu bean. I bounced back and went on a spree. Ethan, Jeremy, Chris, and Raymond. This energy is amazing. Got energy, look at me blazing. Blue flames, I'm getting too hot. Put me on a pedestal, this energy is too godly. Dream up in space, he traveling galaxies. I'm traveling through different worlds, through different timelines, and this energy is on time. Chris popping the capsules, he pulling out long lines. Cisco get the senzu beans and then he send them to the guys. They thought that it was over, we gon' stay alive. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride.
know we petty. I'm powered up and that's my theme song. Energy, blue flame, ethan going 100%, so now the pain's gone. Super Saiyan, just run pushing the pen till all this paper gone. Dragon Ball Z, Chris popping them capsules, you know his time is long. Hyperbolic.
Ramming the demon, I'm serving the fiends. Jeremiah power is bound to exceed. There is no feelings, I came here to eat. A god of destruction, I need me some wings. Senzu beans. They thought that it was all over for me. Then Cisco went through a Senzu bean. I bounced back and went on a spree. Ethan, Jeremy, Chris, and Raymond. This energy is amazing. Got energy, look at me blazing. Blue flames, I'm getting too hot. Put me on a pedestal, this energy is too godly. Dreaming up in space, he traveling galaxies. I'm traveling through different worlds, through different timelines, and this energy is on time. Chris popping the capsules, he pulling out long lines. Cisco get the senzu beans and then he send them to the guys. They thought that it was over, we gon' stay alive. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride. Now we powered up and it's time to ride.